Hey, good morning, you lovely people. Frank Valkyrie here. Let's do this. Let's check this out twice. The feels. You asked me to review it, to listen to it. We have a heart, we have pink, we have several shades of pink. Actually, maybe my favorite might be the carpet. It's a little bit warmer. I like that pink. Let's go. I have to say though that especially this kind of checkered shirt and like this kind of mixture between gothic and grunge, I'm a fan. I really like to see this coming back. So with all those sort of type of Dr. Martin shoes with a little bit higher, like there's a little bit that kind of style. Thumbs up. Nice.
I'm so curious, but your boy wanna keep it cool. But I know every time you move, got me frozen. I get so shy, it's obvious. Yeah, catching feels like butterflies. If I say what's on my mind, would I hit bullseye? Shoot, I'm ready, aim and fire. Baby, feel like Cupid's on life.
Oh, the drum, it's actually quite prominent, and of course it gives you this energy, nice rhythm. She got the bull high. I don't know exactly what she was referring to, like hitting the jackpot or hitting him, or I don't know. It's kind of cutie stuff, like already the lyrics, I think it seemed like to be about, getting seen by the boy that you want to be seen from, and she got frozen, that kind of emotional turmoil stuff going on. It's kind of very cute. Come on.
Yeah, tonight. Yeah, tonight. If your heart beats, so stay with them, Cause I boom, boom, boom from head to hell. I know love, it is such a funny thing, a mystery, oh Lord. Gotta get to know you more. Cause I can feel a real connection, a supernatural attraction. I got the face for you.
Man, the production of this stuff, it's nuts. Got so much things going on. Actually, it's a nice chorus to build up, especially with the layer, a little bit of snappy, kind of rappy flow underneath. That also all of a sudden I heard this kind of vocoder, this kind of effect on the voice that you hear a lot in Daft Punk a little bit. So it sort of doubles the voice, makes the voice a little robotic.
Yeah, 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 yeah. You have stolen my heart, oh yeah. Never let it go, no, never let it go, Right there, straight to my heart, oh yeah. I got all the feels for sure, yeah. I got all the feels for ya. Boy, I know I get the feels. Boy, I know. I know you feel it. Sway in the moonlight.
I mean, there's also a little bit of funk in it, in this rhythm somehow, like super energetic. And also, wow, I mean, one thing is like they really make sure everything is perfect. Like the setting, the girls, they just look almost unrealistically beautiful, like perfection, all the lighting and the skin, everything. It's almost like, too perfect.
Dance in the dark, another catch your eye. Are we on the same vibe? Wonder what's on your mind. You got me good and I wanna be a fool. If it's down, well I wanna be a fool. Underneath the neon lights, baby, electricity tonight, baby. I know love, it is such a funny thing, a mystery, oh Lord. Gotta get to know you more. Cause I can feel a real connection, a supernatural attraction. I got the face for you, yeah.
Also gives off very much, I guess, also in music now, especially this type of pop. It's like the mid 90s, late 90s are coming back a little bit. This has a little bit of Spice Girl infusion into it. So you have that kind of energy, that kind of playfulness. So yeah, I mean, actually, it's a very nice pop song, very engaging, It also sticks into your head very easily.
Beating straight to my heart, oh yeah. I got all the feels for sure, yeah. I got all the feels for ya. Boy, you know, I know I get the feels. Boy, you know, I know you feel it too. Boy, you know, I know I get the feels. Boy, you know, I know you feel it too. You got my attention, so what's your
It's always funny because you get look at those high heels. Oh my god, amazing. So how do you walk on that? Oh man, every time I see like girls or guys walking with high heels like this, I'm like, oh man, just if you go like this, like on the side, that you lose balance, you mess up your ankle. I don't. It looks very nice in a way, like it looks very extraordinary, also a little bit science fiction-y. But at the same time, I don't know if it's actually very safe to walk on those things on a daily basis. Seems like you can really get, yeah. It's like it's really better to have a good, footing, no pun intended. Anyway, the song, nice build up, also with that drum machine, of course, that leads to the break. Lovely chorus. Lovely chorus. There's both a little bit of, especially when it goes high, na 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 na, reminds me also a little bit more of R&B, that kind of a little bit of belting, a little bit of soul belting right there. Nice, and then we got the breakdown in this sweeter, softer part.
You tell me, baby, what's the deal? Oh, well, look and I know it, baby. My eyes reveal.
Sometimes when I'm impressed how good they are at making always putting different lines, very quickly. Like there's a lot of change. I've said this several times. There's quite a lot of dynamic also in the voice. They're very good at creating. See, you got this breakdown here, and then she goes like almost talking, and then immediately.
You tell me, baby, what's the deal?
And then immediately, tell me, baby, what's the deal? It jumps in with, the other kind of belting right away you don't expect, and probably builds into the chorus again.
Oh, well, look and I know it, baby. My eyes reveal that you give me the feels. Oh, yeah. Follow my heart, oh, yeah. Never let it go,
Actually, that was also a very nice build up a little bit. There with the crown, let's listen to that, the crescendo.
You give me the feels. Oh, yeah. Follow my heart, oh, yeah. Never let it go, no, never let it go, Riding straight to my heart, oh, yeah.
See, this part, it's a little bit more soul going on, also a little bit more powerful. Man, there must be a ton of producers and everybody involved in doing this stuff, because okay, it's cutesy and it's also for the audience that it is for. It doesn't matter if you listen to 50 or 60 or 45, it doesn't matter. But generically, we know that there is a bracket of audience which they're gonna get more engaged by this music. Let's put it this way, without trying to box it, but that's the reality of it. I don't think many 6-year-old women will be jumping around, but if they do, you're awesome and I will join you without being creepy. Just dancing, Zoom dance class, okay? So anyway, there is that kind of age, and it's totally fine, and it's commercial. But also, when you look into it, on the details, there's so much production on those things, so many details. I pick up this and this and this effect and this transition, that even me, that I'm not like, I'm a singer. That's where more or less lie my understanding. But intuitively, I hear all of those other things, which I'm like, wow, there's more to it than you think.
Yeah, I got all the feels for ya. Boy, I know I get the.
First of all, how many are they? Like, this is always the problem. Like, too many. With all the respect for the girls, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Wow. That's 7 or 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 7. Also like the boys, like BTS. Okay, I guess it's a sort of lucky number then.
You feel it too. Boy, you know. Know I get the feels. Boy, you know. I know you feel it too.
Lovely. Well, I said, like, you know, sometimes too many people, because sometimes takes authenticity out of, you don't know who is who, you know, especially if you engage for the first several times, you know, it really takes you time to go like, hey, you know, what's going on here? Who is singing? You know, like it's sort of like homogeneous a little bit, that you don't get a feel of who is doing what. So in that way, I think it takes a little bit away from the artist actually, because you also kind of don't show really their personality. You know what I mean? At least when you look at like this. I know that this type of genre of music is also famous to engage the audience outside the song itself, you know, either through social media, through booklets, through storylines on the side, or, you know, other kinds of things which they distribute and create this whole sort of landscape, you know, sort of universe around it that a lot of time fans, they really engage in, and they learn a lot of stuff, and that part tends to compensate also the song and other things, which in a way it's cool, and in another way sometimes I think it's also yeah, it's just like sometimes you just want the song to speak, you know, and that's it. But anyway, guys, super nice, lovely mood, energetic. I didn't know that there is like do they do the prom night in the fall in the US? I don't know, or in Korea, I don't know. So I always thought maybe it's the end of the spring when the school are finished, or some summer or something like that. But maybe I'm wrong. So let me know. It's always fascinating to learn when it's the prom night. And again, incredibly well-produced song, fascinating, all the different aspects. Really, they cram in as much things as possible in terms of all the things that have worked before, you know, in terms of pop music. But this one sounds very nice. Like, you hear a song sometimes that is sort of a little bit extra catchier than others, and you get the feeling that maybe, you know, like, maybe this one hits the 50 million mark, you know. Nowadays, even big artists have trouble passing the 10 million mark. So there is not a lot of song which they kind of skyrocket. This one is already 70 million, I think. There are not a lot of artists today, even in the big names, which they release a song and all of a sudden, you know, immediately goes to 50 million. Actually, not at all. It seems like it's becoming a little bit something, just a few bands, you know, like, okay, BTS, if it does something, because it's so popular, probably is going to get to 100 million very quickly. But even then, I don't think like they're having in this last period songs where they skyrocket to 500 million or a billion anymore, you know? So it's kind of strange. Maybe we're producing too much in general, you know? There's too much music out there, there's too much choice, there's too much good stuff, so that people, like, you know, get lost. I mean, every day I react to music, every single day, and I still don't know a gazillion newer or older artists. It's amazing. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for spending sometimes at the end of the video with me. We also talk a little bit at the end sometimes. Let me know your thoughts, and if you want to see more, leave a comment, give it a thumbs up if you want. And also, if you want to support this page, the great way to do it, you can go on my Spotify and listen to some of my music. You might find it, you know, interesting or you're liking, or watch another video. I'll see you later.